Hey guys, thank you for clicking on this video. And for today's topic, I might as well talk about something I really wanted to talk about for a while, and that's fear and kind of like the different factors of fear that affect you from achieving the goals that you want. And I kind of want to go into detail about maybe ways that you can solve it and reasons why you have these fears. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is what I talked about in previous videos, and that is fear of others. So what I mentioned is that a lot of people don't achieve their goals is because they let people kind of dictate what they want to do. They fear of other people's opinions. So during their time out there, they're kind of like, no, this person's telling me not to do it. Maybe I shouldn't do it. And, that's an understandable fear, but at the same time, you got to do what you got to do in order to achieve your goal. And whether that hurts someone's feelings, as long as you're not going away and actually purposely hurting people's feelings, that is okay. But when it comes to goal setting, some people won't understand what you're trying to do. So it's best for you to kind of go through and understand that this will be part of the process when you go through your goals. Now, this leads me to step number 2, which is fear of losing. So what that basically means is a lot of people don't achieve their goals because they have that what-if scenario that they make up in their head where they're like, well, maybe I'll lose and people will think less of me. And you got to understand that is a necessary step. I talked about a few videos back, setbacks, and that they're necessary. And fear of failure is just a setback. You have to take a step back, really look at what you did wrong and try again. So fear of losing is an understandable thing, but you can't let it get in your way. And a good way of dealing with that is having the right mindset. So going through and maybe writing down previous mistakes that you've done, looking at and see why it happened and try a different path to it. When it comes to studying, that's what I had to do. Is that when my freshman year of college, I had a hard time understanding how to study properly, and I had to go through a few different methods of studying before I got the one that works best for me, because each study method works differently compared to who you are. So keep that in mind, maybe going down and writing down what you kind of fear and like why you lost and like what you can do differently, which leads me to step number 3, kind of fear of the past. So a lot of people are basically feared because what happened in the past may happen again. So they failed something long ago, or someone hurt their feelings long ago, and their fear is taking that next step in their goal, whether it's like talking to someone new, going out and meeting new people, or just kind of going through and achieving, shooting for that goal that you're going for, and it stopped the past. Like if you're trying to get that one pass down and you never got it till the future, so just keep that in mind that the past is the past. You got to get over it and keep moving forward. And the only thing to really do with that is to have that mindset of understanding past is past, future is future, which leads me to step number 4, which the fear of the future. I think a lot of us have a natural fear of the unknown, and the future is the unknown. So when people are trying to prepare for their goals and try to set the right goals in their future, they kind of avoid anything that might happen that is bad. So they make, oh, well, if I set this might happen, or if I set this goal, this might happen. But you got to understand that that is a necessary thing that's going to happen, and that you can't fear the future, because no matter what, you can't control it. So whether it's like something out of your control or in your control, the only thing you control is the actions you take now, not in the future. So keep that in mind, and that's a good way to solve that fear, is basically keep in mind that no matter what actions happen in the future, as long as you focus on your actions now, it doesn't matter what happens, your future will go the way that you plan it. Now, the final thing that I want to talk about is a legit fear, and that's the fear of death. I think all of us are programmed in us that death is a natural thing that we have to fear. It's the unknown of death, and no matter what, we all eventually end up there. That's why a lot of us want to live our best life, is because of death, that eventually there is an end of the road of this life. And whether you believe in something after or you believe in nothing after, we still have that fear of this life might be the fixed time, which is kind of another step of fear of time, basically, that we don't have enough time in this world to complete everything we do. So that could be a motivational thing that you can use. So I would use fear of death to and that's what I kind of use, is that basically I know my time is limited, so I cannot sit and worry about things that I cannot control, and it motivates me to go out and do things like make videos, or go out and work out, and make sure I have no regret when it comes to it, because the worst feeling I think anyone can ever have is regret. If you have regret on not doing this, not doing that, not achieving this, not trying. I think a lot of people biggest regret is trying and failing is not mentioned as much as not trying at all. You go through life and you're like, well, I don't even try. It's kind of more sad than if, hey, I tried my best, I learned from it, and I'm a better person from it. So keep that in mind. That can be a real good motivator for you to kind of go through and be like, I tried my best. I know I have a fixated time. Death is coming eventually. Can't worry about it right now, but I just know this is what I need to do before my time is up. So I hope you guys kind of like the video. I know it's kind of a short one, but I kind of want to talk to you about it. And I was going to make this video before I went to camp, but I ended up making it now. So the 5 things I talked about today is the fear of others, letting people get in the way of your goals, fear of losing, basically fear of failure. What happens if I don't get through? What happens if this happens? Fear of the past, learning from past mistakes and worrying that those mistakes might happen again. Fear of the future, fear of the unknown, and then of course fear of death, which is probably the most legit fear most of us feel. So keep that in mind, guys. Go ahead and please, leave a comment, like the video, please subscribe. I'm getting more views every day, and I'm really motivated to keep making videos throughout my college time here, and I hope you guys like it. Please give me feedback. Go ahead and contact me on Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat. Those are all in the link in the description. And of course, check out my website, www.keepyourfeetmoving.com. It's a great website. I'm adding more content there. I'm hoping to get some merchandise on there soon, so you guys can check it out. It would really help me out and make more videos, get that money so I can start making game videos, which I'm really happy about. I'm hoping this week I make another video on Workout 101. I'm hoping to go over dumbbells, and then I'm also going to do a discussion of some kind. So keep that out and keep looking and keep liking, guys. So thank you guys, and y'all have a